Good morning, I'm Hello Rodney. Thanks for clicking on my video. See this thing right here? Look at the size of that thing. You can compare it with some of this other stuff around here. That is a piece of native copper. And that's the kind of copper that, this is the copper mine right here. That's the mountain right there, and that's the hole right there. You can't really see it, but where I used to work a long time ago. Oh, well, today is the last big day of the Tour de France, so I'm going to go and watch that. It's before dawn here. Oh, man. Ooh. You know what? I think I don't want to get on the roof today. Fall off the roof, that's not going to be a pretty sight. For me, anyway. Did you hear that sound? My neighbor that's over in that area. The guy that has the llamas and the sheep and the goats and dogs. Oh, he's got a whole garage full of birds. I don't know what's wrong with that guy. The grape stalks are doing great. It feels so beautiful out today. It's fantastic out here. So I just came out. I really just came out to see what the weather's like, because I'm gonna go for a walk. Hear that? See, here in New Mexico, you come outside and the clouds do that. They just like flip like that. It's very strange. Never saw that before. It's beautiful out. Look at those clouds right there. I like those kind of clouds too. I like all of these clouds. Anyway, I came outside to see what's going on. We might get some rain today, hopefully. It feels like rain. So, I was going to go into, oh. The little cherub looks like it's trying to commit suicide there.
Which is a really
okay, see this guy in the polka dot jersey? The reason he's wearing the polka dot jersey today is because the leader of the competition, Chris Froome, has got the most points in the King of the Mountain. But because Chris Froome is in the yellow jersey, which is the leader of the race, the person that's in second place gets to wear the the polka dot jersey. But he just went over the first climb of the last stage. This guy Pierre Roland, and so he is now in the lead for the yellow jersey on the road, and that's
taking. The climb to the top will take your breath away. It's time to ring the bell on the eve of the final day of racing in France.
Finish up on top of a new mountain for the Tour de France of Semnoz, and they're already going very fast. Let's have a look first of all at our weather report presented by Palmer's Cocoa Butterfly.
look at that. It's amazing how steep these mountains are.
These light winds, sunny all day. So gone we hope.
Look how beautiful
of
that
the
is.
storms of yesterday as we came down to the Grand Bournon, which is only 20 miles away from where we are now.
This is kind of a fun thing right here. This guy right here in the green, his name is Peter Sagan. He's great. He's a young guy. He's the leader in the green jersey, which is the points jersey. He's going to win. I mean, he's way ahead, like super way ahead. This guy in the middle, he's the greatest sprinter ever in the Tour de France. He's won a lot of stages, and he'll probably win tomorrow in France, in Paris, on the final. And this guy is Andre Greipel. I think he's won one stage this year, I think, in the sprints. I'm not sure. And these are really good sprinters. So these guys are good. These two guys here, this guy here, he's so far ahead, he can't be beat. They're just doing this just for fun, to have a good time here. And so they'll push their bikes forward to try to get over the line to make the point and everything. But this guy's so far ahead, there's no way that he's going to come back. So they're just having a good little time here.
On the left is Sagan, on the right is Greipel. A little smile, it's a done deal for Peter Sagan. Doesn't seem to see the point of the joke. Cavendish in the middle, the three.
Now watch the guys push forward like they would do it. It's a really serious race. There's no point. Watch this.
On the left is Sagan, on the right is Greipel. A little smile, it's a done deal for Peter Sagan. Doesn't seem to see the point of the joke. Cavendish in the middle, the three sprinters there. Network.
This guy is a guy named Jens Voigt. He's the oldest rider in the race, and he's at this point in the race, he is leading the race.
Watching Villiers as well coming up to the breakaway in the chase group. Voigt is 3:22 ahead. Villiers is catching up with a group of 8 to make it 9 chases, which includes TJ Van Garderen. And so they're all taking...
This is the oldest rider in the Tour right now.
1 kilometre to go for Jens Voigt. He's led this climb from the start when he took over the attack from the minute they started the last 16 kilometres of the climb. Absolutely amazing. He's going to get the points.
Just going to finish that story off I was telling you about Bradley McGee, who was a teammate of Jens Voigt, the Australian. And he said he was riding alongside Jens Voigt in the Tour of Germany once, and Jens Voigt was saying, "Come on, Jens, you're strong enough. You can do this. You can do this." And he did. And he's probably saying that right now.
Bradley, Brad McGee says he doesn't age. He's an absolute freak. Well, he has the right to stare at their mates. An amazing ascent now by Jens Voigt, and take your hat off to the oldest man in the Tour de France as he heads up now to top Mont Revard, the last first category climb of this year's Tour de France. He's going to get maximum points in the King of the Mountains, and it really doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It's the show, it's the spectacle, it's the panache of a guy like Jens Voigt at 41 years of age coming to the summit of this climb. And I wonder if we'll see him back at the Tour de France again next year, because he said if he gets another contract, well, he'll race even at 42 years of age.
Well, he doesn't want pushes because actually, although he's not asking for a push, the referees will penalise him for that. He's got a superb rhythm going. This is what he doesn't want to see.
See, he's pushed that hand away from him. Here all the cowbells are, well, we're not in Switzerland here. In fact, the Savoie region is very well known for cattle and milk and cheese. And those are the cowbells that you hear very often around the cow's necks in these high mountains.
Now these guys here, the yellow jersey, that's Chris Froome. This is Quintana, and this is I think Rodriguez. I'm not sure, but this one's first. This one is in third, and I think this one is in fourth. And I think it's first, third, and fourth. And then this guy right back there, that's Contador. He's in second. So these two guys here, the guy in the white and the guy in the red, are trying to knock this guy out of the podium position. So there's only 3 podium positions at the final day of the Tour de France. So this is going to be really interesting to watch this.
Acceleration on the slopes of a climb. Rodriguez on the other side is moving too.
He's gone through on the inside, and Quintana's marking him because Rodriguez is the one man who can knock Quintana.
And you'll watch the acceleration of the yellow jersey.
If Contador doesn't respond, then Quintana will be looking for second place in the Tour de France.
Well, Rodriguez, you see, Phil, let's not forget, Chris Froome doesn't need to chase those riders.
Look at that guy.
But he is, but he's going to. This is the pride of the yellow jersey on his shoulders now. Look at the speed he's going by.
This man has accelerated with his familiar high cadence, and there's no reaction from the men behind him.
Yes, but look at this, what these two riders in second and third position are doing. They are getting rid of Alberto Contador. You're looking there, Phil, at second and third in the overall standings at the end of the race. Look at this. He just jumps out of the saddle, accelerates so quickly. I think he got the nod there from Richie Port and said, go for it, mate.
Well, he goes and joins the front runners here. He's behind the riders who currently occupy third and fifth in the Tour de France, but they're going to be second and third unless Alberto Contador can cross that gap. And here is Contador now being watched over by Richie Port. Contador is in great danger of losing second place in the Tour.
Well, there's only 26 seconds separates Joaquim Rodriguez from Alberto Contador, and he's at 47 seconds, but this man now is trying to win the stage. This is the steepest part of the climb, 10.5% as Rodriguez and Quintana come back to the wheel of Chris Froome.
France. This man at 23 is about to win his first ever stage in the Tour de France. And what a race for him, Paul. He wins with it, the King of the Mountains. He wins the white jersey as well. This little climber is one of the best climbers we've ever seen ride a bike.
And let's not forget, Phil, just in the way that Lucho Herrera came to the Tour de France, he stamped his authority all over the event, and second place at the end of the day tomorrow.
Turns out to be one of the most popular riders. Those in the know tip this man to likely win his first Tour. Well, he's just won his first stage, and he is the King of the Mountain. As he comes up now, the clock is counting. That's good enough for Quintana to finish second. Rodriguez will finish third. And the man who will win the Tour de France, Chris Froome, almost a smile on his face. He's let the other two have their moment, but he's the one who will stand on top of the podium on the Champs-Élysées tomorrow.
What's really interesting, the guy that won just now, Quintana, he's only 23 years old. His first tour, he wins the white jersey, was the best young rider. The polka dot jersey, the best climber. And they say he's going to finish second tomorrow, and Rodriguez is going to finish third. But you know, tomorrow is a race that, you know, kind of like traditionally, it's not, you don't really get too excited. It's more like a hip hip hooray, the race is over kind of a thing. But I have a feeling that tomorrow there may be a race because you know, it's the positions, like Chris Froome is like over 5 minutes ahead, so he's going to win. Unless something really dramatic happens, he will win. But for second and third, you know, there might be somebody try to crack into that second and third and get a podium position. So anyway, we'll see you tomorrow. I'm Hella Rodney. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.